Honestly, this review took me quite some time to make for you all, as you can clearly see, and I'm here to tell you why. Besides the fact that I have baby number 2 on the way, the reason why this took so long is because this video was a lot harder to make than I thought it would have been. Because to me, quite honestly, both products, in my opinion, are really, really good. In their own right, of course. What made things even harder was when I got the second pair to each, just to have that stereo pair for both of them. And let me tell you, that's when things really, really got into gear. So with that said, welcome back, folks, to the Spacey Tropics Review channel. It's your boy Andy here. We're going to get a little bit into the comparison between the BOSE SoundLink Micro Gen 2 and the JBL Grip. Now, before we get into the actual video, I just want to go ahead and get the formalities and stuff out the way. I usually say this at the end of the video, but I just want to get it out the way now. So, I'm on the road to 5,000 subscribers. For those of you that are new here, please do consider subscribing. It really helped the channel out, and it would help me on my journey to get those 5,000 subs. Please go ahead and like, comment, share the video. You never know when somebody may need a little bit more information when it comes to both the SoundLink Micro 2 and the JBL Grip. I do have respective videos for each, and I will link them somewhere within this video or down in the description below, because these two are truly the head-to-head combo that need to go together. So go ahead and share it if you can. That would really help out the channel as well. With that said, let's go ahead and actually get into the video now. So first and foremost, let's go ahead and get the sound test right out the way. I know that's what you guys are waiting for. Now, for those that are new to the channel, as a disclaimer, I just want to put out there that the songs that are being played here on this channel were made by me. This is to go ahead and avoid copyrights and this, that, and the third, the whole nine. I've worked really hard on these tracks, and they may not be the best, but they're the best that I could do in order to give you guys as decent of a representation as I can. Please remember that all sound that travels through YouTube is not what the actual speakers sound like in real life, because YouTube likes to compress the audio when the videos get uploaded. So please bear in mind, if you want the true and actual sound, it's probably better to go to a Best Buy or somewhere that has these speakers out and ready for you to test. With that said, let's get into it. Okay, so you guys heard it for yourselves. In my honest opinion, both in their own respective right, the Grip and the SoundLink Micro Gen 2 sound fantastic, especially with their stereo pair. Now, I know the elephant in the room, the question that you all may want answered is, which one do I think is better? And the truth is, both and none of them, all at the same time. See, the reason why I'm going down that bandwagon of saying both of them are great is the fact that it is true. The both of them are great, but for different niches. For example, my niche, I'd love a warm sound. I'd love to have, something that I could just take with me. And if I need to play it at low volumes, it's going to be great at low volumes, or it's going to be great at the upper end of the spectrum, no matter what. And for me, the BOSE SoundLink Micro pair is the way for me to go. I love the two. I love the pair of these. I love the way they sound. It's warm. It's beautiful. It's great. Again, good travel size, portable, as you guys know from the actual main video that I did for this. And, well, the truth is, it's just awesome to me. I just really, really like the aesthetic of this. Now, that's not to say that the grip in any way, shape, or form did not perform for me. The grip is probably one of my favorite, if not the number one favorite, small portable Bluetooth speakers that I have in my arsenal. That's why I got two of them. The truth is, the grip is fantastic, and having two of them together really, really set the tone when it comes to a basic soiree. 8 to 10 people, maybe even 12 people in a small college dorm room, or you got something in your backyard, or something inside your living room, whatever the case may be. Having two of these paired together and listening to them at about 40-50% volume, perfect. Absolutely perfect. And the best part is they don't break the bank. The price on these, the price for one brand spanking new without discount, whatever the case may be, $99 for this. I have seen the black version of this, because as you can clearly see, there is a difference, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. But the black version of this that's selling on Amazon right now, back in December, November timeframe of last year, when this just recently came out, I saw the black one go as low as $74.99. Brand new. Not used, not refurbished, not renewed. Brand spanking new, $74.99. Listen, if you find a JBL grip for $74.99 brand new and you don't buy it, something's wrong with you. I'm just serious. Something is definitely wrong with you. This is the speaker to get at $75 if you can find it. Right now on Amazon, it's about $84.99, I think, or $89.99, one or the other. It's not selling for its normal $99 price tag, which is still fantastic, but that $74.99 really calls people. So be on the lookout for it. Now, as far as the sound is concerned, like I said, for me, when it comes to the warmth, when it comes to the way the sound is delivered, to me, the SoundLink Micro Gen 2 deliver in every aspect for me. I love the way it sounds. I love the way that, everything sort of works. It's cohesive. It's beautiful. The other thing that I have also noticed is that, and I don't know if you guys have seen it too with your pair of JBL products or whatever the case may be, but when pairing two of these together and using the Auracast and getting them together, they go in stereo mode, whatever the case may be, the EQ shuts off. Whatever you have preset as an EQ for one of these it turns off. It goes back to whatever JBL's default sound signature is, and then plays the both of them the exact same on that default sound signature. To me, I found that to be quite garbage. Okay? I'm just going to be serious. That's garbage. I preset an EQ. Let me use my EQ. I think the BOSE has that down. Pairing two of these together, I did not hear any diminishing of quality or any of the sort. And the truth is, I think the EQ does stay for this speaker and the paired speaker as well. That is what eked out the extra point for me when it came to choosing whether or not, do I like this or do I like the JBL? Again, not to knock on the JBL at all. A pair of them do sound amazing. But just that I prefer my sound quality a little bit more than being able to pair 10 to 15 of them all at the same time. All right, with that, let's just go ahead and get some of the other types of formalities out the way about both speakers, and then just see what I have in store for the conclusion. So let's talk about 5 things that stand out for the BOSE. Number 1, it has to be the petal pink colorway, or as I like to call it, the rose BOSE, because, well, it just looks like a rose to me at this point, and I love that. BOSE tried something new here with the whole design aspect of it, and I'm here for it, and I wish they do more. Another thing that stands out is the warm sound. I love the sound of the SoundLink Micro personally. Again, not to knock the JBL. The JBL does have pretty good sound quality. It's just that for my needs, the BOSE fits it a little better. The Velcro strap on the back, while I was a bit iffy about it at first, as compared to the rubber strap that the Gen 1 had, it's kind of grown on me. Matter of fact, it's really grown on me, and I'm happy it did. It's cool, it's a slightly flexible, elastic, whatever the case may be, and it just works. The other thing that stands out to me about the BOSE is the great build quality. I mean, there's nothing else to say except it has great build quality. And then last but not least, the great size. It fits in the palm of my hand, and it just goes where I go, and that's it. Now, as far as the JBL is concerned, 5 things that stand out about that. I mean, let's be real. The number 1 thing is the LED light in the back. There's no way to avoid it. There's no way to not talk about it. It is the coolest feature I have ever seen on a small portable Bluetooth speaker. And speaking of portable, it is super portable. It's about the size of a soda can, as JBL likes to advertise, and that is very true. It is about the size of a soda can, fits in the palm nicely, and can practically go anywhere you go. It does have good build quality as well. I will give that point a little bit more to the BOSE. The BOSE to me has ever so slightly better build quality, but that's just me. Again, you can pair as many as you like because of Auracast, and more importantly, even just one of the JBL grip is enough to power and be loud enough for a small college dorm room. Something to know. Now, things I don't like about the BOSE, I have to say it out loud. The price. Why are we charging $129 for this? Granted, now I have seen it on sale for $99 on Amazon, which is cool. That's great. And if you don't pluck this up for $99, well then I don't know what to tell you. You're missing out. You're just missing out. Now, if you really wanted to justify a $130 price tag, I think I said this back in the actual video for this, you should have given me USB audio pass-through, USB-C audio pass-through. Now, I know it's a mono speaker. You can't expect the greatest when it comes to a feature like that, but shoot, man. $130, yeah, I would have used it regardless of whether it would have been, mind-blowing or not. The next thing is that you can only pair 2 of these together. Now, I really wish it could have been at least 3 to 4 that you could pair together. I've seen rumors and heard things and seen things and whatever the case may be online that BOSE is coming out with an update of some sort to make sure that more of these can be paired together, but until then, it kind of sucks that you can only pair 2 of these at the same time. And last but not least, I mean, again, this one's more of a nitpicky thing, and I mentioned it in the video for this, but the buttons are just way too squishy for me. In the Gen 1, buttons were much better. In something like the BOSE SoundLink Flex Gen 1, the buttons are definitely better. I don't understand why the increased indentation and the squishy buttons. Now, as far as the grip is concerned, things I don't like about it, at the lower end of the spectrum when it comes to volume, it kind of sounds hollow. Just a little too hollow for me. Like, when I say lower in the spectrum, I mean like 25-30%. Like, for example, you are in a college dorm room and you don't want to make a ruckus because it's like 1 a.m. and you just want to listen to some music. And, well, yeah, 30%, 25% kind of leaves you wanting more. Versus what this could do at 25 to 30%, much better. That's one thing I noticed. And then the other 2 things that I noticed are just a little bit nitpicky. I mean, you're giving me this loop, but you're not giving me a carabiner. I don't understand why, honestly. And then more importantly, the LED strip in the back here, it has secluded colors. It doesn't have the full color spectrum. And that kind of bugs me because it's like, I understand some colors may not work well with some speaker colors, but let me be the judge of that and let me use it, okay? Maybe I'm not doing something right. I don't know what the case may be, but as far as I'm concerned, there's not as many colors as you think when it comes to these speakers. So, where are they the same? Both of them use an app to, set the EQ and get some basic functions going, including software updates and such. Both of them have the exact same battery life, 12 hours apiece. I know JBL says that you can get up to 14 hours of party time boost, but just don't use it. It makes absolutely zero sense. It diminishes the sound quality so badly that it's like, why is this even a feature? So 12 hours a piece. Keep that in mind. Both of them have multi-point connections, so you can pair multiple devices to the one speaker. And last but not least, both of them look great. Now, where are they different? Size and weight, obviously. To me, they kind of, it's probably on the teeter-totter, but obviously the size, you can see there's a huge difference here. One's a little bit wider, one's a little bit skinnier. Another thing is that obviously the big giant LED in the back versus no LED at all. So that's another thing. The price, huge difference between the two. And again, last but not least, the number one place where they're different is that you can pair multiple of these together, and you can't for this. You can only pair two. With all of that said, final verdicts, final thoughts. Again, I'm on the BOSE bandwagon. For me, it just gives me exactly what I need when it comes to my sound quality. But for a lot of other folks, I can absolutely see why the JBL Grip would be your number one choice. And it might just be the people's choice in general. Again, if you can find it for $74.99 or anywhere between $85 to $75, I think this is a no-brainer. This is an absolutely no-brainer right here. This is a great speaker. It sounds fantastic. You won't go wrong when it comes to buying this little guy. But again, that's not to say you won't go wrong with buying this either, but just please buy it at $99. Do not, just don't buy it at $130. That's just overkill for something of this size. That's just me being honest. All right, well, that's about it for this video. I will go ahead and catch y'all in the next one.